There's nothing new about the news. Different story, same agenda. A skewed view of what's true in a world where Europe's made the centre. They get irate and commentate on the state of the Middle East and its instabilities, but then fail to remember it was you who funded the military coup back in November. It was you who first lit the fuse and sparked the embers that soon became the fuel for all the rage and the temper, burning like flames till the temperature reaches boiling point. Now, if this was the news and this was the interview, they'd probably interject and try to spoil the point, but luckily for me, this is poetry, so the truth is left flowing free with no interruptions. See, the truth needs no introductions. The truth don't need no dramatic music or flashing imagery or live footage from the scene so we can see more vividly. No, the truth don't even need opinions. Especially not from these media moguls, minions, whose only requirement when hiring was to be mindless and spineless and provide no impingement to the movement of the agenda of those above. Yes, life is an open book, but if we look close enough, we can read between the lines and see behind the lies. There's nothing new about the news. So now I'm searching for an answer you can't get on Yahoo. Like, what's the link between Cameron and Netanyahu? And why is nobody talking about Palestine and the genocide? It's like they're trying to start World War II Part 2, but they say you're anti-Jew even if you start to. Running round the world like there's nothing our weapons can't do. And if a bomb ain't enough, fuck it, let them starve too. Cause we gotta provide the highest form of terror if we're ever gonna defeat these terrorists. Fuck it, we're America, we'll show them what terror is. Shit. Us and the Brits basically invented it. But now it's all going round and round and round like there ain't no end of it. Because with every bomb drop, there's someone who benefits. It's all on a knife edge, and when it slips and another recession hits, it's okay, we'll just blame the Muslim or the woman on benefits. Blame the innocent, blame the immigrants, blame the poor for not being more vigilant, blame the refugees for these crazy militants, and keep ploughing on like the end's not imminent. Find anyone who we can name and shame to take the blame, to distract us from the real bastards. That's the aim of the game. Now that murderer Murdoch's starting to age, but even he'll tell you that nothing has changed, there's nothing new about the news. So maybe it's time that we started something new and spoke some truth that could drown out the liars. All of the wars and the sound of gunfires. Presenters acting all holy and pious when we know that they're biased. They say bad news sells but good news inspires. So maybe it's time that we broadcast some public information with some fucking inspiration. The type to support innovation and integration instead of this bitter tasting split of nations that's only creating more limitations to the shit we're facing. See, there's good news out there, it's just not being written. There's good news out there, it's just being hidden. There's good news out there, it's just not on television. So it's time we switch on and switch off, because there's nothing new about the news.